I'm just getting it up on my iPad. So bear with me for a minute. There. Just putting everything together and then I will be with you. Okay. That is that. Done. I haven't got the chat up here. Let's put the chat there as well because I got rid of that one. There. Hang on, guys.
You want mine, are you?
Yeah. Sorry about that. Eden came in the room. Eden's sitting with me today. She should be still in bed. I didn't get much progress done on my blanket last night when I sat on the bed watching TV. So I will now. Well, try to anyway.
Well, you will.
I know. With the way things that I do, I will. That frog in my throat. I just wish it would go away. I've had a drink, so it shouldn't really be there, but that doesn't matter. Oh, be quiet, stomach. You're not hungry.
You might be.
I'm not. I think it just likes gurgling. So,
Did you do the 20-minute thing?
yes, I've done that one, Eden. You don't need to worry about that. I was doing that while I was yakking. So you don't need to worry about doing that. It is done. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did that just before you came in because I forgot to tell you that I'd be going live. So that was my fault. I should have said something. Because normally I would be at the shops doing shopping, but we're on Anzac Day today, so shops aren't open till 1 o'clock. So I'll be going over at 1 o'clock, and you'll watch how many people be trying to get into the shops to get into the supermarket.
Yeah.
Thinking it's the last day everybody's on earth. Thinking, why aren't the shops open? And then, you've got to do the respect for our Anzacs because we got the country we got because our Anzacs went off the war to give us the country that we can appreciate. Not that the kids of today would realise that. But, hello, Eden. I think our young kids that want to start gangs and use machetes and things like that, they should be sent off to put in an army and send them off and see what it's like to be fighting for the country that you want to fight against. So, yeah, gorgeous blanket. It is, isn't it, Eden? But that's what I reckon. Instead of bail, keep giving them bail or put them in jail, get them to go up to the army barracks, make them join the army, and make them go off and see what it's like. And then they'll appreciate the land that they live on and what our diggers done for what we're living on. Might teach them a lesson or two instead of them terrorising people in their own homes. That's all I'm going to say. That should have been for a rant and rave. Oh well, I've had my rant, I've had my rave. So now I'm doing shopping at 1 o'clock. So that's not too bad. Do the shopping, bring it home, Lara will vacuum, and then tomorrow we're going to the Buddhist lunch. We're having roast lamb. I forgot to tell you, Eden, one of the ladies at Knitting Club called Janice, she's going out for dinner tomorrow, being Sunday. Guess what she's having for dinner?
Right.
Yep, roast lamb, like what we're having for lunch. So we're both having roast lamb. I like roast lamb. Can't wait for tomorrow. No, and we'll do our little video like what we do when we get around there,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll take pictures. Mine will probably come out on what pictures I will take will probably come out on, I think, Wednesday. So you guys will have to hang out Wednesday or Thursday, something like that, or a Tuesday. I don't know, but I know it'll come out.
Are you taking your old iPad with you?
No,
Oh.
because if we were going to sit there and talk the video before we go in, I want it to go up straight away. And I don't have any internet connection signed up for around the community centre. And I want to be able to put it up there and then. So maybe next time when we go for a coffee, I will take it. You know, so
So frog.
I know it should really be there, but still it is.
Mm.
So and whatnot. But if I do my live now, I may not do one later. I did a little one last night while you were asleep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was on for about 45 minutes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know, so yeah, plus the one I did yesterday. I didn't stay on long. I just did a little one.
Hmm.
So it was just me, and then I think Timmy come into the chat for a little bit.
Cool.
So yeah, it was. Learn how the latest chromosome update. No, I don't want to restart rack off.
Mm.
It always does it when I've got to do a live. I got one more episode of Home and Away to catch up with. Okay, cool. Oh, Melbourne won last night.
Yay.
We sat and watched the start of the AFL Football League last night. They played because it'd been Anzacs. They rep it, you know. They they lit the flame and everything, and then they did the Richmond Football Club, but we didn't hear the Melbourne Football Club.
Oh.
We were ripped off. So that's all right. We got to hear the Melbourne song at the end.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought at one stage Richmond might have bet you with the way they were playing.
Oh yeah.
But then Melbourne just took off. One of the guys on your team, you should have seen the mark he took. It's going into Mark of the Year.
Oh cool.
Apparently, he could win $50,000 at the end if that's the one that's picked. Richmond didn't have a chance with the way that he caught it. So, but it looked like a good game to what the parts that I watched. So, I've got about 4 colours left now.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I said, I was trying to get a lot of this done last night. So by today, I could have the black going around it. So I better get my fingers crocheting before I go shopping. So I can get the black around it. Get close to getting the black around. So that way I can try and get it up to the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
So it's one less thing that I have here. And then I can get another thing started. Another blanket started. Well, I've got to finish the baby stuff first that I started, which the scarf isn't that far away of finishing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll do the beanie and some mittens.
Cool.
And I'll try the booties, the baby booties.
Yeah, he's gonna love you.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm doing it for a 12-month. I will write on it saying what age group it is so she knows. All right?
Mm.
so that way she knows exactly what group it's for. So I thought I'd better do something out of the book.
Mm.
I would show you, but it's got stuff on it. I'll have to move it.
Give me a minute.
No, I will get it in a minute. I'll just put my stitch marker in here so I don't lose my spot in a minute. So that way I can show you where I'm getting what I'm doing out of for the baby stuff. Don't want to break those. I'm doing out of this book. It's quick and easy baby knits, and it says bonus link to knit guide if you're learning how to knit.
Cool.
And then it's saying to use paintings 8 and 4 ply, not to 12 months. But I am making this scarf. I'm going to make this hat, but I'm doing it in 8 ply, not 4 ply. So I will be doing the 4 ply one, which is these. There's the hat and the scarf, and then I'll do those mittens and the bean. But I'm not putting the motifs on. If somebody else from the hospital wants to put the motifs on, they can do it. But I am not going to be doing it. So how's that sound?
Yep.
It'll give someone else a chance up at the hospital to have a good day. We will be, won't we, Eden?
Yep.
So someone else, if they want to put a motif down the bottom, they can. But I'm just doing it plain because I don't know how to sew them on anyway, and I'm not going to. I do all the nice work knitting it, and I'm not going to damage it by sewing a motif on. And I think it looks nice just being plain. But whoever buys it, or anyone up at the hospital that can sew things on, they can do that. If they want to spruce it up a little bit more, I'm happy to knit the stuff, but to sew anything on, someone else can do it. Don't mind doing the buttons when I've got to do a cardigan, because that's different. But to do little motifs on them, yeah, someone else can actually do that. I'm just happy to do what I do best. Knit and crochet my items to donate. That's what makes me happy. So, yeah. And that's what I'll be doing. Where did you get the book from? I got it from Spotlight.
Okay.
I didn't realise on the back of it said $25. And I thought if I'd known that, I wouldn't have bought it at $25. Because to me, yeah, I bought it for all intentions of trying to knit every single one of them. And when I got it and it sat there, I'm thinking, I really don't want to be doing any of them now. So I feel like I've wasted $25. So what I might do is just do what I was going to do, the scarf, the hat, the beanies and the booties. And then I think I'll donate the book. So that I started this, I'll just finish it and then that's it. It can be donated. Because somebody out there might like it. And the op shop might, so when they see the price of it, they might actually sell it for, at least get $5 or $10 for it, which then will be helping somebody out that lives. The op shop also helps people in need as well, so good all night. But yeah, he's off and running, isn't he? Twice he's put something up, so I think he put up my Amazon wish list link, and now he's asking us to be respectful, which is what we do anyway. We're always respectful. And hello to all the lurkers that lurk, and hello to everybody that comes in. I know so far it's only Eden, but still. but hello to everyone. And Eden's a good supporter. She supports a lot of people like what I do. We never ask for much but your company, and be respectful and have fun. And this is a place where you can come and sit and relax and everything. Eden says hello to everyone in the chewbucca bushes.
When you finish the live, do you want a coffee?
Yes, we will do a coffee once this is done. So probably won't be a long one, seeing it's just you and I.
Oh. You got 3 people watching.
No, someone's lurking. Probably Bridget. Bridget or Stephanie, because they're my lurkers, which I don't mind. So sometimes when it's just you on your own talking for an hour, it's hard to sort of have that conversation going. And sometimes I'll play the music and let you guys watch me crochet, which I think helps a lot of people too. You know, the free music I can play from on the side even.
Yeah.
I better have a drink. I don't want to be doing that the whole way through the live. So just do this one and then I'll have a drink. And this is the last cake that I have of the Elvis yarn from Yarn Smith. It's a double knit, which is an 8-ply for us. And this is 150 grams, 340 meters, 540 meters, 100%. So I've used 3 of them. So there's about 1,620 meters in 3 that I would use up. So, and there's the website if you happen to want to visit www.yarnsmith.co.uk for inspirations and patterns, which I might actually do. So I do have three ball bands to go in that are actually finished to go into the ball band box. And then once this one's finished, it'll make 4, and then I'll get onto when I get onto the black yarn, that'll make another one. I thought instead of keep putting it in one at a time, I thought, I'll leave it there and then I can put a couple in together to make it worthwhile to do instead of up, down, up, down. Well, it'd be good for me to get up, down, because it's good exercise, up, down, up, down. I'll lose the weight that way, won't I? So you just want to push your chair this way, just because it's hitting the wall, that's all. That's it. That's it. Don't want it hitting the wall, that's all. I wonder if it was inspired Elvis Presley. I don't know, Eden. I think if they're going to use a famous person's name like that, wouldn't they have to write to the person and get it cleared?
Who knows?
I don't know how that works. But then Elvis can be used for anything, really, when you look at it. Because Elvis was only born with the name. He doesn't actually own. I mean, he owns the name, but I think the only time when you've really got to, I think about that sort of stuff. If you want to do the song, and you want, then you, unless of course but whoever made the song first gets the money, unless of course they sell the song to you and then you get the song. Because you have a look at the uproar on I'll Always Love You when Whitney Houston sang it. When she passed away, the money was coming in, but it was going to Dolly Parton. And everybody was cracking it, saying, why wasn't Whitney Houston's daughter, Bobby Christina, getting it?
Yeah.
And they said, no, she's not getting it because Whitney Houston didn't own the song. Dolly Parton did. Dolly Parton wrote it. Dolly Parton sang it. Dolly Parton let Whitney Houston sing her version of it. And That's why Dolly Parton got the money. She didn't sell the rights to Whitney Houston, she just gave her permission to sing it. But that would be an interesting thing in whether it was inspired by Elvis Presley. I like Dolly Parton too. She does have a good voice. So this is what a lot of people don't think. A lot of people do make assumptions without. I've made an assumption before. I've made quite a few of them before. You think, oh, I thought that person did it. Until you actually dig down deep to the history of it, then you realise, oh, I've made a wrong assumption about that. Because I was the same. I was wondering why Whitney didn't get the money for she got it while it was on her album, but when she passed away, I thought, well, why? I was the same. Why wasn't Bobby Christina getting the money? And then I realised that, oh, hang on, she can't because Dolly Parton didn't sell the song to her for her to have under her branch. So we all can be guilty of assuming something that, that we don't know the full facts. Well, that's how I look at it. And Eden's saying, don't forget the thumbs, please. That would be nice. Well, I've got 6 thumbs. And only me and Eden in the thing. So everyone's popped in, left a thumb, and popped out. Thank you. Thank you for those who have done the thumbs. I really do appreciate it because it gets me out there more. And I will put Eden in the description box so that you guys can go and check her out and everything. So, which would be good if you could go over and, watch some of her videos and thumbs it to get her out there because she needs family members and watch hours. Heaps of both of them, actually. So, if you don't mind, please go and check her out and say hello. And leave a thumb on some of her videos to get her out there. She does some bus rides with you, and she's been showing off her colouring in her adult colouring book to help her de-stress. And she does some out and abouts with me.
Yeah.
And she does put videos up of what she has had while she's been out, like her coffee, her gluten-free banana bread. I hope to get to 500 subscribers. I hope you do too, Eden. I'd like to have 20 other channels and get you up to the 500, but then it's remembering all the passwords.
I think YouTube will remember.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I'm not trying to keep up with 20 other YouTube channels. Bad enough trying to keep up with one, let alone 2 or 3.
I don't know. I don't know how people do it.
I don't know how people can do multiple channels. Because then you've got to try and remember, which one is which to what you've got to put it on. I mean, I know this one of mine is Lisa Knits and Flogs, but I wouldn't even know what to call the next one.
Just call it Lisa.
Well, I could do that. I could do that as well, and then just use it so people can get extra hours from it, I suppose. But yeah, no, I'm sticking with the one. It's too mind-boggling trying to work out one without working out 2. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just going to stick with the one. So, which suits me. I don't, those who do have 2 or 3 channels, oh, I don't envy you, but good on you. If you can get a couple channels monetized, I say good luck. I'll be there to watch them all if I'm a subscriber to all of them, and I'll try and watch every single one, which is what I try and do. Yeah, just stick with the one. That's what I'm doing. Eden. Doing two. Yeah, so it's bad enough trying to get one channel monetized, let alone trying to get two monetized.
That'll be even harder. You've got to work twice as hard.
I know. Yeah, my hand just goes numb because of the way my elbow stays in one spot all the time. And I just want to work on the one and just get the one monetized. And if that gets monetized and stays monetized for a while, well then, yeah, I will probably would do a second one, but then I've got to work twice as hard to get the second one up and running and whatnot. So I'm happy to stick with the one and enjoy the one for now, is what I'm thinking. So that's what I'd be doing. So for now, I'm not bothered if I don't get monetized. If I do get there, I do get there. I'm doing my channel for everyone to come and
I would like to see myself get to 1,000 subscribers. So 500 first.
yeah, set your goal at 500 and then do the 1,000. But hey, I just want people to come, relax, do their craft that they do, and enjoy the company, and come where we're going to feel safe and be able to chat and have some fun, drop some joke. Oh, yeah, I'm going to drop a joke. It's horrible when your hand goes numb. It is. J-O-K. Let's have a look at a joke. Forgot about that, and we're already 27 minutes in. I forgot all about doing a joke.
Let's see what he comes up with.
Oh, he came up with some silly ones last night. I think there was one that wasn't so bad. So,
Oh, he's done that one before.
Doctor, you've got to help me. I'm addicted to Twitter. Doctor says, don't follow you. I don't follow you. Oh, yeah, he's done that. That's a, that's a real stupid one, Nightbot. And yes, he has done that one before. I don't like it when Nightbot uses reject jokes.
Recycled jokes.
That's it, recycled jokes. It's like, seriously, where does Napoleon keep his armies? In his sleeves. Oh, God. Jeez, Nightbot, that was a really... Oh, you can't come up with some good ones. Sometimes he does, doesn't he? We'll see what the weather's going to be.
You're copying me now.
No, you're copying me. Because I did joke first and then you done it. The weather for Melbourne is conditions are sunny with a temperature of 60 Fahrenheit, which is 16 degrees. The wind is blowing at the north at 7 miles per hour, 11 kilometres an hour. The current humidity is 59%. Okay, fair enough. And now Eden's going to do weather for Melbourne. So I'll have to read it out again.
I was in the middle of typing it when you did yours.
Okay. The weather for Melbourne is sunny conditions with a temperature of 60 Fahrenheit, 16 degrees. The wind is blowing from the north at 7 miles per hour, 11 kilometres an hour. And the current humidity is 59%. Hasn't changed since the last time I put it up. What is in your cup? And please remember to hydrate and don't forget to dehydrate, guys. I got Pepsi Max and water. And I already had mine way before you said Nightbot. You're a bit slow with that one today. So there's Nightbot dropping my wish list. So
Good old Uncle.
he's doing his job that he's paid to do, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Which is good. So I got nothing in my cup yet. Okay, well you will soon once we get off from the live. We'll go. I'll go and make a coffee, and then I'll bring it up here
Mm-hmm.
so you can.
Keep this a safe place.
Yes, and be respectful. I got be respectful. I haven't got. There you go. Keep this a safe place. It just come through now.
Okay.
Yeah, because he's a bit slow on the restream
What?
side of things. And sounds like they're working on the estate today, the new estate being built, by the sounds of things. Let's have fun. By the sounds of things, it sounds like that's where they are at the moment, doing works there.
Hey, Chris.
No, is Chris in the chat? Hasn't come through on Restream yet. Hey, Chris. He says, hey, Lisa with a kangaroo, and Eden gets a hey, Eden with a butterfly. How you been, Chris? You must have been asleep in Nine Land when I did a live last night, my time. Would have been early hours of the morning for you. But yeah, and it'd probably be about 4 o'clock in the afternoon for you, or something like that. Hey, DOY Creations, Jeanette. I'm hoping I'm right. Hello, listen, everyone in the chat. Hey, you Chris said Eden. Hey, you DOY Creations said Eden. I think I'm hoping I said the right name. Oh, she'll tell me to make sure. It's hard to remember everybody's first names. How are you all going? I hope that you're all going really, really well. I'm still doing my blanket. I was trying to get a lot done last night, but while I was watching TV, but of course it's 4:03 for Chris in the afternoon. Oh, I said 4 o'clock, about 4 o'clock. I was getting close to it because he's Pacific time. And he always says hello to Eden. But yeah, no, I thought I was close enough, but yes, you did, Lisa. Okay, it was Jeanette. Yeah, cool. Sometimes I've got to stop and think too, hoping I got the right name. Because sometimes I think it's one name, they go, no, it's this name. So I'm glad that I got it right for you. And whatnot. Oh, we should drop Jeanette's channel so if people aren't friends with her, so I'll just do my corner and then I'll do it. So in that way, if anyone's not friends with Jeanette, they can go over and say hello, send them over that way. And how are you, Chris, says Eden, and it's 6:04 for Jeanette in Chicago. And Chris is saying, good, Eden, how are you? 6:04 in Chicago. So you'd be about Eastern time or Central. Oh. And Jeanette saying hello to Chris. And I'll just get around this corner so that way I'm away from the corner, and then I'll drop. Happy Anzac Day, or happy as can be anyway. Yes, it is Anzac Day for us. The dawn service has already been done, and they've got other services going on. And that's why I'm doing my live now, because I would normally be over the shop by now doing my shopping and home again, but our shops aren't allowed to open till 1 o'clock. That is that's how it's been since Anzac had been around for 100 years. And, anyone that gets caught opened, they cop a whopping big fine. And the only thing that can be open before 1 o'clock, of course, is hospitals, that they can't close So, and certain chemists can be open before 1 o'clock only if they got permission. If they don't have the written permission, they can't open till 1 o'clock. And then once 1 o'clock comes, it's up to the individual shops whether they want to open. We did have a bakery over at the shopping centre. They got caught one day being open before 1 o'clock, and they copped I think it was a $50,000 fine. I know it was a high fine because they were open before 1 o'clock, and after that they learnt their lesson not to open. Then in the end they decide not to open. Yes, Eden, we will remember them. We certainly will. We are Central Standard Time. Oh, cool. Beautiful. And then Eastern would be an hour ahead of you. Which if you're 6 o'clock, there's 7 o'clock. Or 8 o'clock, something like that. I lose time sometimes keeping up because when I'm concentrating on talking and doing my blanket, because it is getting bigger, and I'm going to put black around the edge just to tie the colours in nicely. So with a bit of luck, I was hoping to have most of this game done last night, but cause I got on my bed, did a couple of rounds, and then I thought I might lay my head down and watch a bit of TV, but I fell asleep. So I thought, well, I'll get up and put it away and start laying down and going to bed. And Eden's going, gorgeous. It is gorgeous. Someone in palliative care or hospice care will love it. They will love it. For sure. Which is good. So, which is good. You know, I don't mind making them. This will be the third one I've got here in the house to take up once it's finished. Good on you. Good on you for falling asleep. Yes, they are so. They are the. Jeanette said those are so beautiful colours. They are, aren't they, Jeanette? This is the Elvis yarn from It's come from the yarn smiths in the UK. My friend Sam from Sam Yarn Basket sent it to me, and there were 3 skeins of this cakes of these. I'm up to the 3rd one, and then I was going to finish it off. But all 3 of them had a different middle start, so it was all the same dye lot and everything, but just a different start, which I thought was cute. How it all started with a different colour. And hello, Timmy. She said hello, Lisa and Eden. And Nightbot's thanking Timmy for hanging out with me. And Eden said, hello, Timmy. And how are you feeling, Timmy? She might be tired, Eden, because she was tired last night when I was talking to her. But I don't know about today. And what have both of you? What have all 3 of you been up to? Been Friday afternoon for you guys, and a Saturday for me. I hope you guys have been busy. And Jeanette's probably been pumping out a lot of beautiful stuff. Better, thank you very much. How are you? Says Timmy. Jeanette was. Oh yeah, I was going to do Jeanette's thing before I get any further. Her channel for her before I do anything else. Oh, there was my stomach again.
You need some food.
I know, but I'm not hungry though. And I'm hoping I spelt her name right. Sorry if I've misspelt your name, Jeanette. I probably put the A in, which probably should not have been there in too many ends, I think. But But if you click on her link, at least that way it'll take you to where you need to go. Yes. Timmy's going yes. Oh, Eden says, glad to hear you are better, Timmy. And Timmy said yes. That's what she was answering. She was answering Eden. I just got off work, so I'm eating a slice of pizza and relaxing. Oh, yum. Now, what flavour pizza did you get? And Eden did a face turtle drinking coffee. Face turtle drinking coffee. That's all you get. That's all you get on Restream. You don't get the pictures at all unless you do the funny pictures. Hello, DOI Creation, says Timmy. Be interesting to know what pizza that Jeanette got. Because that would be very, very interesting, wouldn't it?
Pineapple.
Oh, she might have pineapple. We did a rant and rave on pizza the other day about the pineapple on pizza. Well, some people do like it on pizza and some people don't. I don't mind it on pizza. Eden doesn't. But, hey, that's why we have these rant and raves videos so people can get on and say, oh, yeah, I do like pineapple on pizza, or no, I don't like it, doesn't belong on pizza. Because that's going to be a debate that will last for the next 500, 600 years, I reckon. But, I think half the world will say no, half the world will say yes. So, and it's a bit like, is it the baklava eating?
Yeah.
The Turkish say they made it first, and then the Greeks say they made it first. And I think that debate will keep going on for centuries as well. To me, I wouldn't have thought the Greeks would have made it first. I would have thought the Turkish would have made it first. To me, that's what I would have. Cheese pineapple from home running. Okay, cheese. I don't get cheese on my. Hey, Bonnie, what's up, girlfriend? And hey, partner in crime, I'm walking my ass on the streets. Okay, so why are you on the streets walking? Or are you doing your daily walk, are you? Yes, I'm not hungry. Yes, I'm not hungry either. Yeah, no, me neither. And Eden said, don't forget the live chat room. She's reminding everybody about the live chat, not top chat, guys. Made what? I'm just saying you said I'm out walking my ass on the streets. That's what I'm saying. Why are you walking out on the streets? Are you going for a huge walk? I didn't make nothing. Bonnie, oh, Jeanette, home run pizza. Oh, I missed it. It's the best. Ah, that's what you were talking about. Oh, okay, because I said about Jeanette with her homemade run pizza. Oh, okay. Do you have one in your and Elle's cheesecake? Or you can have your cheesecake. Yeah. Do you have a home? What was the place called again? She said. Home Run Inn. Do you have one of them in your suburbs, Bonnie? I walk a mile every day, Monday through Friday. Okay, that's good. It keeps you nice and healthy and fit. Well, you need to be walking like that because with what you do for a job, so you need. And then if you're talking about cheesecake, well, you need to do a mile and a half, a mile every day to walk off that cheesecake. Especially when it goes to your thighs. You want to keep those thighs slim and trim. Lisa Jeanette lives right in my area where I am in Chicago. Oh, okay. So you'll have the same thing. Okay. So how far apart do you two live that you can meet up and have a pizza? Bonnie says, "Hey, Chris, YTF FP Chris. Just maybe you can meet up one day and have home run pizza. Home run in pizza. No home run in pizza. There is a big pizza place somewhere, but it's frozen. It's the best frozen pizza you'll ever eat in your life. Oh, okay. In Chicago area stores, they don't have it in here in Missouri. Oh, okay. Well, that's fair enough. Oh, Chris said, I heard streetwalker and now it makes sense. Sorry. Yes, Bonnie's pounding the footpath. I hope it doesn't crack. She said she walks a mile every day, Monday through Friday. So she's hitting the streets, doing her daily exercise. I was wondering why Eden had Chris in a smiling face because I didn't see his.
He made a joke.
Yeah, I didn't see his little joke because it thinks. I used to be from Chicago in her area. I don't find out she lived by me until after I moved to Missouri. Oh, okay. Well, that's fair enough. So you'll be a long way away from her then. Was that your stomach,
Your
dear?
tummy.
That wasn't mine.
Yes, it was.
It wasn't mine.
All right.
LLL, Chris said, Bonnie. So, what is the time? Oh, 9:17 p.m. here for us. P.m. A.m. for us on a Saturday morning. It's not 9:15 at night yet. Got another 8 hours for that, or 10 hours for that actually. So, yeah, tummy is rumbling. Yeah, well, it is breakfast time, so but I'll get something to eat later. In 8 hours. 8 hours for 9:15 at night, most likely. Good morning, ladies. Hello, Suzanne. How are you? Yes, probably is another 8 hours till 9 o'clock tonight. So yeah. Hey, Suzanne said Chris, and hello, Suzanne said Eden. Yeah, probably. I'm not counting the day away. I want to try and get a lot of this done before I go shopping. In that way. Well, hopefully I will. I should. And that's without go down and make a coffee and doing everything else that we need to do. Ugh, my hair is down. I forgot to put it up. What the heck? Hey, that's what happens when you go out for your mile walk. You forget to do your hair. But you should be right. 8 hours away from Chicago. Oh, okay. Oh, that's a long trip. 8 hours there and 8 hours back. That's a 24-hour day. Hey there, Bonnie. I missed you. Said Jeanette. Oh yeah. I would probably drive 4 hours, and then stop and have a break. Then drive the next 4 hours, and then stay overnight, and do that coming back the next day. That's a long drive. 8 hours from Missouri to Chicago. For all that jazz. So, Nightbot's thanking Bonnie, Jeanette for hanging out with us. Hey there, Bonnie. You already said that one. Next time you go outdoors, please show us some nature. Okay, I can do that for you.
Easy peasy.
Yep, I can show you, some nature and whatnot, some trees and well, maybe some birds if I'm lucky enough to get some birds around somewhere. That is easy. Bonnie said, Jeanette, I miss you. I miss home. Running pizza. I miss home. I saw you talking about it. LOL. Oh, wow. Hey, Timmy's going, hi, Bonnie. YTFP, Chris and Suzanne. And Nightbot's saying, thank you, Timmy, for hanging out with me today. Yes, I can do that for you, Suzanne, I can do that all the time. Because you know me, I can always get more out and about. They don't have home and run. Where are you at now? Hey, Bon. Hey, Timmy, and hi, Suzanne said one. She's in Missouri. No, they don't. They don't have Ellie's cheesecake either. I think Bonnie said she was in Missouri. But then if you needed to, Bonnie, you can always make a day trip out of it. 8 hours there. Go and get maybe some kookaburras. Oh, that'd be a hard one to find, the kookaburras. Because I don't know whether I get them in my suburbs, Suzanne. I think I heard one the other week, but that was far and in between.
We don't get them here.
No, I'd have to go somewhere where they got them. So I'll try and see if I can find some. Or maybe I can do a little short with a kookaburra in it. With the kookaburra song.
Kookaburra.
Needn't going cheesecake. Yum. And hiya, Timmy said Chris. And Suzanne's waving to everybody. And Bonnie said, yep. Bird challenge, said Suzanne. Yeah, I'll try and see what birds I can get. Most of the birds that we sort of get around here are seagulls, ravens, and cockatoos. But you've got to be quick with the cockatoos. But I'll see what I can get for you. What sort of birds I can get. Yep, I could, but was working in life. That has to be planned. Well, why don't you go on a Saturday? Do you work Saturday, Sunday? Go up on a Saturday, come back on a Sunday morning? And that way you're not doing it in a day. You get the chance, if you leave early enough, like 4 o'clock in the morning, you might be there early. And that way you get to go to Home and Run and Ali's Cheesecake. Spend some time with Jeanette, and then bring home your Home and Run and Ali's Cheesecake the next day. And then you've got it in your freezer. That would be nice. But like you say, it takes a lot of planning to do something like that. I sit on my butt on Saturdays and clean my house on Sunday. Oh, okay. Well, that's fair enough. I've got to love cheesecake, said Eden. Well, that's fair enough. If that's what you want to do on the weekend, do it while you can. Hello, Suzanne, said Jeanette. To me, if I had to clean houses all day, every day like you do, Bonnie, I couldn't be bothered cleaning my own house. Not when you've been cleaning other people's houses. But I admire you doing that. You keep up the good work, Bonnie. Keep up the good work, and then that way you can. Bonnie said, Ely. Yeah, Ellie's. That's how we pronounce it, is Ellie's.
Yeah.
Even though we're both speaking English, we do pronounce words different. So I say Ellie's. And paying the bills. Yeah, that's what I've got to do on Monday. Pay some bills on Monday and then pay 2 more on Thursday. And it never ends. It's a vicious cycle with the. Oh, then I've got to pay 2 bills on Monday, 2 bills on Thursday, another bill on Friday. You know it's got a lie on the end, but we say Allie's. Because that's the way we pronounce it. Someone else might pronounce it different. Oops, I put one too many in there.
Oops.
just want to tell Eden something. As Suzanne said, I'm knitting a scarf with pearl Zoho fiddlehead 100% alpaca from Peru that my friend gifted me. Oh, now that would be nice, Suzanne. That'll turn out really, really pretty. Yeah, so.
Can you put on Chewbacca for a minute?
Right, hang on a minute. Sorry, guys. Eden just forgot that Eden needed to tell Eden about her appointment on Monday. I should have waited till after the live.
Are you coming with me on Monday?
No, I've got to go and pay the bills.
Oh.
So, otherwise I would have. If I didn't have to go and pay bills, I would have. And I also got to go to the chemist because I didn't realise I needed more tablets myself. Otherwise, I would have got them on Thursday.
Okay.
And the fuzzy alpaca yarn is fuchsia pink colour. Oh, I like the colour fuchsia. That is nice. That is a nice colour. Fuchsia. So that is a very, very nice colour pink, the fuchsia. We do have the fuchsia pink here. I have knitted up in it, and it is a beautiful colour. I had knit some hats for the wellness room in that colour, which is good. I want to go to Kmart. Good luck, unless you want to fly to Australia. Yeah. What's that Kmart that you want?
She said the lilac special.
Oh, the blue light special. That sounds pretty, Suzanne said, Eden. And, I want the blue light special. That's where it was. Eden said it. Thanks, Eden, said Suzanne. Ours are red light specials that used to be at Fossey's. Back then, so. But I think now they just get the yellow stickers on them and they write clearance.
Mm-hmm.
Which means now they're going to go out and they'll never come back unless the public screams at them. So I'm knitting basic garter stitch because the yarn is fuzzy and bumpy. Hey, that's okay. I'm doing a plain garter stitch one for a baby, so that's okay. It's only because that's what the pattern said. So hey, go for it. And maybe you can put it on your community tab, on your community post, and we can go over and check it out. Because that would be nice. Because it sounds really, really, really pretty. And with it being garter stitch and you saying it's got the bumps, it's going to turn out really nice. A really, really nice way of things. I'm half done in my walk, and I'm telling you, if Olivia was home, I'd be calling her to pick me up now.
Mm-hmm.
LOL. Oh well, you're halfway there. You only have to turn around and go that other half back. You'll get it done. You should have music playing in your ears, and it will make you not think about how far you're walking and how far you've got to turn around and walk back. It must be a big mile that you're doing. I'm using 9mm needles because it's a bulky yarn. Oh, okay. I don't think I've done a bulky yarn yet in a scarf to wanting to use the 9mm needles as yet.
Is it a big needle?
It is a big needle. I've used a 7 when I knitted a blanket up for a friend, So it's two more higher than that one, Eden. Oh no, their 9mm will be different to ours. Their 9mm could be our 7, I think it is.
Mm.
Hang on, I can look it up. I got you playing in my ears. Oh, cool. Let me have a look. I'll look it up. So now I think that'd be, because our needle sizes are different to theirs. So let me have a look. So you'll get to see me. Let me have a look. Can you still see me yet? I walked down my house and it's hills here. You know I'm in Ozarks. Okay. Okay, whatever. Yeah.
Mum,
Yeah,
you made me laugh.
I know. I make a lot of people laugh. Well, I try to anyway.
Suzanne just wrote it in for you.
Oh, did she?
9mm is this US size 13.
Oh, okay. The 9mm equals US 13. Okay, that saves me looking it up. I was just, yeah, because I know when I tell you guys that if I use a size 4mm needle, I think it's your size 6. So you're using our 9mm needle. Okay. Wow, that is big. And it's going to turn out nice because because the bulky yarn is always going to be nice to be using. So that's what I've done. Again, it's getting there. And I still got another, I think, 4 colours to go. Oh man. Feels like it's never gonna end. But it will. And Suzanne's asking for a joke, so let's hope not a good one. Why do mathematics hate the US? Because it's indivisible. Oh, like what? You've had that joke before. I think we had that last week. I think you need a new joke. New line of jokes. Somewhere along the line. Alright, I'll see. I'll type in a joke and then we should start get going soon. So that way Eden can have her coffee. Did you hear the joke about the wandering nun? She was a Roman Catholic. Yeah, that's a good one. We never had that one before. Oh, good that you come up with something different. Eden's asked for a joke as well, just waiting for it to come through. I was fired from the keyboard factory yesterday. I wasn't putting in enough shifts. Well, how many shifts do you want people to put in? You only use the shift and use it as a capital letter when you're starting a new sentence or a new line. Oh, man. That is a good one. We haven't had that one before either. That's a good one.
But we haven't, have we?
No. Yeah, I didn't think we've had that one before, so that was a good one. That was a very, very good one.
You see how you've done your name in the white?
Mm-hmm.
It actually suits it.
Yeah, because I didn't change it to colour. To put a colour around it to make it look more bolder. But that's how I left it. I thought, nah, quicker I get my life started, the quicker I can have some fun. But I will do a couple more clusters and then we will get going because we have been on for just over an hour and I'm aiming to do an hour all the time. I would love to do 2 hours, 3 hours, but of course,
Life gets in the way.
yeah, life always gets in the way. And my pink's almost finished with. I'll be going into purple next.
Mm-hmm.
And then green and finish with blue by looking at it. This colour blue, it's a light blue.
Oh, yeah.
The light blue, see? The light blue is next. So and then that should just be about. And then time I put the black on it, it'll be just over the 42 inches. Have a great weekend. We will. You too, Bonnie. You have a great weekend resting on your butt on Saturday and cleaning on Sunday. And yeah, we'll have a good weekend once our Saturday actually starts with the shops opening at 1 o'clock, 1 p.m. for us. So yeah, okay. You too, Bonnie, says Eden. Yeah, so I've got it better get going because I'd love to sit here for another hour and a half, 2 hours. But like Eden said, sometimes life gets in the way. That's why sometimes I'll come back later in the day, like tonight, my time. If anybody's up and around that can't sleep, that want to come in and gas bag, that's why I try and do one in the morning, like this time, if I can. If not, it'll be done of a night time. I try and get in. I just pop in. I'm just doing pop-ups. I do not schedule them at all anymore. So this is why you get the pop-up ones. And if you come, you come. If you don't, well, that's okay. There's always the replay. Because I understand that a lot of people will be in bed at different times when I come on. And some will be awake. Or some people just can't sleep and they'll go to YouTube and think, oh, who's live today? I'll go and watch. And then they'll come in and keep them company for a little while. And I try and stay on for at least an hour each time. So no need to schedule. No, I'm not going to in because I stopped scheduling because I just don't know with the neighbours. So that's why I'm still. But luckily enough, I have headphones with a microphone. So if they do happen to start and I hear them, well, I can put them on and then you guys still get to hear me without hearing the crap that comes out of their mouth. Yeah, pop-ups are better, aren't they, Eden?
Yeah.
So that way, it's a struggle trying to keep the scheduled ones. And when the neighbours start, that's why I stopped last year doing them because of them. And then all my hours disappeared. So now I'm working twice as hard to get them back up again to where I was. And then, so I went and bought myself headphones with a microphone on it. So that way I've got them and then I can put it in. It does suck, doesn't it, Eden? It only takes one bad person to muck it up for you and then you stop doing the lives and then you do a lot more videos. And I was getting video after video out. I was way ahead. Now I'm sort of falling behind in that. But I will need to do some more, so which I will do. So, and I'll try and get some pictures up of might even try and Google some kookaburras pictures and make a video out of that. Try and make it as long as I can.
I love kookaburras.
Yeah, do a little kookaburra, some kookaburras and other birds. Make a video out of it because you can look up the birds and I'll make a video out of it. Whoa, everybody's waiting. If gotcha, yeah. So, all right. Well, I'm going to do this one, and then I am going to go. So that way, you guys can enjoy your Friday night, what's left of it. Well, Chris has got ages to go until it gets Saturday, because he'd be at least 5 o'clock by. He'd be nearly 5 o'clock. He's almost getting to 5 o'clock. And Eden's starting to cough. So I think that's my cue to say, okay, we've got to go. We've got to go and get a coffee for her. And I'll leave my computer on charge because it needs to be on charge to charge up, because otherwise I won't have a full battery and then it'll be on charge again. All right, now I'll do this like that and put my blanket over here, and I can do some more of that in a minute. I've got to finish off my knitting day. So thank you all for coming in, and we will catch up with you later. Thank you for everyone that came in. Thank you for all the lurkers. Yay, a ways to go. Yeah. Well, you're almost 5 o'clock. Bye bye for now. Take care, set in, and we will catch up. So, Chris, if I do it live later and you're awake, you know you're all welcome to come back in when I do one later. And that, and we will catch up with you. Bye. Bye.